Welcome back in our How to Beat Boss Guide series. This time we are taking on Bell Eater. This fight is triggered by entering Act 3 and attempting to use a Bellway, but there's nothing too complicated going on in this fight. And I know because I definitely struggled with this fight at first personally by trying to overcomplicate it, figuring out different ways to get in damage when really all it is just as soon as one of the ends pops up, get a hit or two in depending on what crest you're using, and then dodge. And that's really the name of the game here. You can use tools to get damage in faster and just make the fight go quicker, but it isn't necessary. And if you're like me and you're watching this video because you take more damage than you really need to be, I highly recommend keeping it simple and just using basic nail attacks on these guys when they pop up out of the ground. So that way you're regenerating silk and you can heal. I know I would not have beaten Bell Eater when I did if I was not taking advantage of that. But after the first phase, it comes into the second phase where you get both ends at once. And the big thing here in the second phase is you just want to play for space. So the head side only has two attacks. It's either going to shoot a bunch of red projectiles out or it's going to wave its arms around, both of which will hurt you, obviously. And then the back end of this just shoots out these bouncing balls that you can deflect by whacking them. I just don't recommend, as soon as you see particles start to form around them, trying to go for a whack then, because it will just explode in your face. But that's really all there is to this fight. It's going to go through a few phases where the arena expands, and during each one, Bell Eater is going to go across the top and bottom, 50-50 shot which one it goes for first. All you got to do when it goes across the bottom is either pogo it, double jump, float, whatever you do, just stay airborne. And dodge the bells. And the bells are projected, like it's telegraphed where they're going to fall with lines of dust coming from the ceiling. So it's pretty easy to tell. Just take your widest space in between two of those lines and live in that space. Otherwise, that's really all there is to this fight. I get a little greedy here and take some unnecessary damage going for hits that I didn't need to take when I could have just been patient. If you do end up hitting the sides of the arena, those claws will swipe out at you. So I highly recommend avoiding the walls, avoiding corners. Play for as much space as you can in the middle, and you're going to be just fine. But like I said, all you got to do is as soon as these things pop up, if you're in a position to, get a hit or two in, and then play for safety. And then just rinse and repeat until the fight is over. We're coming up near the end of it now here. I believe this is going into kind of the final set. But yeah, if you're anything like me and you're taking a bunch of unnecessary hits, highly recommend these basic nail attacks just for the silk, just for the heal, because that's going to go a long way towards getting you through this fight. There's the end. At the end of this, Bell Beast is going to come in, have this sick anime moment, and is going to fight Bell Eater underneath the bells off screen. And there you go, Bell Eater's destroyed head popping up out of the ground. After that, Bell Beast is going to resurface. Don't worry about me swinging there. Matthew Griffin did confirm that attacking Bell Beast is how you pet it. So those were pets. Bell Beast is a good boy. And when it's done, we're going to play a little song with Bell Beast. And after the musical number plays, the ground is going to start to shake, and then you get little baby Bell Beasts popping up. And it's got a family, and they're going to sing along with it. But this is how we end up getting a new ability. This is how we unlock Beastling Call, which is going to pop. Yep, there it is on the screen. And what this lets you do is basically anywhere on the map other than in the Abyss, you can use this and it'll teleport you back to a Bellway. So super, super convenient for exploration. You also get an achievement for this, but that's all I got for you. If you found this helpful, feel free to leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more content. And as always, let me know in the comments down below what you'd like to see next, and I'll catch you next time.